people do you know that are an accountant? If it's like me, not very many, but they're crucial to businesses and corporations. So today I'm going to talk about 3 major components of the accounting profession. We're going to start off by talking about the daily life of an accountant. Then we're going to move into the education aspect behind the accounting profession and also talking about struggles and rewards of this career. So let's go ahead and talk about the daily life of an accountant. Now, if you don't know much about an accountant, that's where we need to start. We're going to talk about the 3 common things that all accountants hold together. They might vary from firm to firm, but generally this is how it goes. Accountants normally balance bank statements for their clients, verify income and expenses for the corporations, and prepare profit and loss statements for the businesses. Now, they can do that work in a variety of different environments. They can do it in the home office setting, or they could also do it in the client's office setting. The accountant I interviewed says that he finds it better to do it in the home setting because there's less distractions and he has more motivation, but also a con to that could be the client isn't right there to answer any questions he might have. However, he does state that his business stands out from others because he does have one-on-one monthly consultations with his clients. So that's about what happens in the day-to-day life of an accountant. So now let's go into the education and talk about the education behind this profession. So my accountant has a 4-year degree in accounting and business administration, but the education doesn't stop there. Each year, the state requires that accountants have 16 hours of continual education, but my accountant says that he normally gets about 24 because that's what he thinks is more acceptable and he gets the most information that way. So along with the college degree and the continuing education, he also keeps up on the tax laws that change daily so he can then explain them to his clients. So now that we know what it takes to be an accountant education-wise, we know what he does on a day-to-day basis, let's go in and talk about the struggles and rewards because in every profession there are the good and the bad. So starting with rewards, my accountant states that helping his clients succeed financially is the biggest reward of his because all in all, that is his job. Another reward he states as when new clients come in from old clients, meaning that his old clients trust his word so much that they refer him their friends. And another reward is that the financial reward that comes along with accounting. The more clients you have and the more clients you see, the higher your income is. So now that we've talked about the good, let's go ahead and talk about the not so good. We've already talked about the tax laws, but my accountant says explaining the tax laws to his clients is another story and can be frustrating because they don't always understand why the laws are changing and why they have to do this when they used to be able to do that. So that is one challenge that he faces. Another struggle he talks about is the actual continuing education. This accountant works 7 days a week, so finding time to do that continuing education isn't always the easiest, but he does do it because it best helps him serve his clients. So now that we have talked about the struggles and rewards of accounting, the education, and the day in the life, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So accounting is a very demanding profession, but rewarding. I asked my accountant if he would give one piece of advice to somebody aspiring in this career, and he said that he would get your foot in the door and get an internship if you can, so you can see what it's like when you're on your own and doing this profession. So I hope this gave you a good general overview of accounting.